Welcome back to Everyday English. In today's video, we continue our exciting journey into the world of idioms with part 3 of our idioms lesson series. If you've been following along, you know just how powerful and fun idioms can be in making your English more expressive and natural. In this part, we'll explore even more fascinating idioms, their meanings, and how to use them in everyday conversations, all explained with the help of short clips from movies. So, grab your notebook, and let's dive right in to expand your English skills together.
But you must know that these drinks are very powerful. And while they may seem like a bitter pill to swallow, I can assure you that I completed the course myself. And
it's a bitter pill to swallow.
Betrayal is a bitter pill to swallow. But nothing's worse than having blackmail shoved down your throat.
She needs to hit rock bottom.
I really thought I just hit rock bottom.
Let's hit rock bottom. Come on, let's buy.
But when we've hit rock bottom, we hope that some way, somehow, our fortunes will change.
Taste of your own medicine, doctor.
A taste of your own medicine.
I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine. The hardest to swallow is a taste of your own medicine.
Yeah, it's a bit of a taste of your own medicine, huh?
so break a leg.
With the Mr. Cam, break a leg.
Break a leg. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by, but this is kind of a talent-only area, so...
Break a leg.
I was looking forward to watching you go down in flames, maybe even behind bars.
Oh, Vinny, I'm watching you go down in flames, and you're bringing me with you, and I can't do anything about it.
Please stand by, we're gonna watch all of them go down in flames.
Kind of creepy seeing that lady's life go down in flames.
We shoot for the stars, and that star is Jake Bradley.
Look, there are people like Ross who need to shoot for the stars.
So shoot for the stars, okay?
This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers.
You're the woman on the horse. You can make or break a rally.
See, good old ladies, they can make or break a club.
This Women's Wear Daily article could make or break me as the new head of Waldorf, and
It's just that the partners have made it very clear this project is make or break for us.
Come on, fellas. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Well, Rome wasn't built in a day.
still a work in progress, but Rome wasn't built in a day.
But Rome wasn't built in a day.
You know, changing jobs can be a blessing in disguise.
I think this whole thing is a blessing in disguise.
But it turned out to be a blessing in disguise.
Anyway, Willie's off the case. So.
Well, it may not seem like it now, Willie, but it's really a blessing in disguise.
This may be a blessing in disguise. Look at these.
She's one of our own, so do nothing until you get the green light.
I have the suspect in custody, and as soon as I get the green light from the DA, I'm going to announce that Saldez is being charged with the murders of those 3 people.
Don't do that.
Can I get the green light?
Looks like it's going to be a while before we get the green light to open TM.
That's a meeting they couldn't sweep under the rug.
So it wasn't scimitar they were trying to sweep under the rug.
This is not something you just sweep under the rug or choose to forget. You have to.
A little tough to just sweep under the rug, don't you think?
Strike while the iron is hot, dear.
We must strike while the iron is hot.
If you strike while the iron is hot, you can have any guy that you want. Go strike while the iron is hot.
I say we strike while the iron is hot.
Must we have this conversation day in and day out?
All we hear is plans day in and day out.
We spend day in and day out dealing with things that we feel no family should have to go through.
Now, you think you can give the same effort day in and day out for the next 5 months?
He dared to stand up to the crimes he witnessed day in and day out.
This morning, out of the blue,
I don't want you to call or write or show up out of the blue.
Why do you think he took you to coffee out of the blue?
I thought we were going to be together forever, and then about a week later, right out of the blue, she sends me a John Deere letter.
They just jumped you out of the blue.
You're a little behind the times, Jake.
School is 40 years behind the times anyway.
Since Saturday, behind the times.
Asshole.
You know, Roger, you're way behind the times.
I got my biology degree at Oxford in 1840. So I'm a little behind the time.
The thing to know about Leviathan is these monsters are as old as time.
Tale as old as time.
Squabbles between siblings are as old as time.
It's a tale as old as time.
It's a story as old as time.
Because even at Sonny's rates, I couldn't make ends meet.
The only guy out there trying to make ends meet.
I'm tired of having to take temp jobs just to make ends meet.
My genius will be wasted trying to make ends meet.
Oh? And what do you do to make ends meet?
Penny for your thoughts. You all right?
Penny for your thoughts.
Penny for your thoughts, Carol.
We need to keep this cash cow alive.
So what happened to this cash cow of yours?
Tony B goes wrong, and Tony lays a $200K a year cash cow on.
Young, white, mother, female. You're a cash cow in the corner.
French fries. Sky's the limit, that's what they say.
With a dapper little gent in prison, who knows how far they'll go? The sky's the limit.
Face 7. Body 9.5. And personality, well, sky's the limit.
To win, to step up. The sky's the limit.
Looks like the sky's the limit for this adorable couple.
We put everything into this nest egg, and we were going to spend the rest of our lives roaming the country, finding ourselves, just being.
First Mary dumps us, then the cops take our nest egg.
I'm paying for my share out of my nest egg.
You tighten your belt, turn up your collar, do everything you're told, you can be Emperor of the North Pole. You don't!
You gotta tighten your belt. You gotta...
Sounds as though you're going to have to tighten your belt, dear. Oh.
First-class mind, even though he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
But the kid was born with a silver spoon.
I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
I know you probably think I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I'm no elitist.
Joe was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Tonight is the calm before the storm.
I know it's a cliche, but sailors say that it is indeed the calm before the storm that lets you know that danger's coming.
Obviously calm before the storm.
And if rapid change is not forthcoming, today's relatively calm protests could be seen as the calm before the storm.
A good fighter needs to know how to improvise, to go with the flow.
Just have to go with the flow.
In the end, she gradually relaxed and let herself go with the flow of things. A tolerance she was proud of.
I go with the flow.
You just kind of have to go with the flow.
And, you know, I know my job is to just support you in whatever it is you want to do. And, I'm in, you know, so...